Welcome to solverfy.
In this problem, we're given a frequency distribution for 31 NFL team salaries, and it's divided into class limits for us. And we're asked to draw three things: a histogram, a frequency polygon, and an ogive, and also asked to comment on the shape of the distribution. So for this problem, the first thing we'll do, so we've got our frequency distribution, and it's already been divided into class limits for us. So to do the histogram, we just need to plot that data on the y-axis frequency, on the x-axis salary. To do the frequency polygon, we just need to divide for each class, find the middle of the class limit, and that's basically the same as a histogram, except it's just plotted as a dot plot instead of a bar chart. And then the ogive, also known as the cumulative frequency polygon, we just take the frequency polygon and just for each class, we'll just add up the total. So it'll just be the cumulative total for each class and that below it. Okay, so our first one here, our histogram. So we'll just go and take from our data. So our first class had a frequency of 2. So we'll draw our box of 2, and the second class is also 2. Our next class was 5. So we'll draw a 5 on there. Next class also a 5. And then we go up to a 12 for our next class. And then that last class is a 5. And so this is our histogram. Looks like this. Okay, then our frequency polygon. So we have our graph, and we've labeled our axes with our y-axis as frequency and x-axis as salary. And so, yeah, it's basically the same as the histogram. We've just changed the to the midpoints of the class limits. So those first two are 2, and the next two are 5. And the fourth one is, the fifth one is 12, and the last one is 5. And so to draw that frequency polygon, we just connect the dots. Let's try it again. All right, something like that. Okay, and so this is our frequency polygon. And then we've got one more. So our ogive. And so we'll just change the y-axis here to cumulative frequency. So we'll just go, and so the first one will be 2, and the next one will be 4, and so on. Start off with a 2, and a 4, and then we'll jump up to a 9, and then to a 14, and that next class was 12. So that's going from 14 to 26. And then that last one is 5. So that's going to 31. And so we just, again, connect the dots. All right, so this is our ogive. And we're also asked to comment on the distribution. And so we can say that the distribution is left skewed. And we might also say that it is negative skewed. And so what that means is if we look at the histogram or frequency polygon, it has kind of a tail to the left, right? And so it's not symmetric. And one thing that's a little unusual for this data set, our mean, the average was 50 point, just about 51, and the median is 48.8. And so usually in a left skewed distribution, the median would be greater than the mean. But this one is unusual as our mean is greater than our median. But that will sometimes happen when we have it's a small sample and there's not too many different classes. So sometimes you get slightly unusual results. But yeah, we have a left skewed distribution and our three different representations of our frequencies by class.